Hey guys, I'm just waiting for the chat box to populate on Facebook here. I hope everything still looks good. We switched internet providers this month, so here's hoping that it's still good quality. Um, but I guess we'll find out here soon enough. So whoever pops in first, if you want to say hello in the comments so I know that everything, I guess, connected correctly. Oh, it feels like it's 100 degrees in here. I love the shirt. Oh, thanks, Greg. Yeah, it's my Guardians of the Galaxy shirt, but I do have my Han Solo and Carbonite earrings in. We just had the Star Wars weekend, so hi Andrea. Oh, and there's Paul. I see and hear you just fine. Good deal. Yeah, I'm still getting the same error messages that I always do, but this still feels like it's better quality and less of a mess than the streaming software I was using. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting too old to figure out these new things. But hi Monica. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better these days, so it's warm in Ottawa as well. Oh man, yeah, it's been kind of muggy here. We've had a lot of rain, and I think we've got more on the way tonight. So, happy May! Thank you, Cheryl. Happy May to you too, Greg. So I'm a big Marvel nerd, but the Han Solo earrings are great. Thanks. Yeah, I've got lightsabers too. But so we like Marvel, we like Disney, we like Star Wars. We're pretty big nerds here too. So let's see. I have got a little box pulled up somewhere here. I tried to close out of every tab and window I had open just to make sure that we wouldn't have any internet issues or anything like that. So I added some links in the description box, and I'll kind of make sure I go down through that with the this month's giveaway. So oh, I'm missing some comments. Hi Robin, the high school spring concert is tonight, so I'm unable to watch. Hey, you know what? I hope you have fun. I hope they do a great job, and there's always the replay. I've been making sure that these giveaways last at least 2 weeks, so you're not missing too much. And if for any reason, if anyone ever wants to ask questions that get answered in the video and you're not able to watch it live, you're always welcome to message me, post it in the group, or send me an email with your question, and I'll happily answer it in the video. So there's never any worries there. I know everybody's got lives and there's so much going on these days, so no worries at all. Oh, there's Paul. Hello, our Andrea. All right, this month's giveaway. Um, I got a new order in. It took a little while. A quart of candles. Nali, she and I hope I pronounce her name right. It's so interesting, like dealing with people that have unusual names, and it's just over the internet, so you're not ever actually speaking to them. It's just in emails. But she was out of the country for a little while, and then got back and fulfilled a new order. The shop was kind of low on some different things, but I got a new set of candles in. Let me scoot some of these windows aside so I can see everybody's comments coming in. But of course, the Soul Matter for Lana series, and then Eye of Blood from the Blood Vice series. And I am doing it. The giveaway this month to celebrate getting these new ones in is a pair of these and a shot glass from the Blood Vice series. So hopefully, I don't know the best way to go about this. Does everyone do this? That help somehow? A Bleeder's shot glass and a Purgatory Lounge shot glass. And then, of course, the 3D book magnets from Ink and Shrink Swag. So if you guys can see those okay. And then some bookmarks and stickers and an ink pen. So, and I do have a second giveaway just for the Grim Readers, but the link that I have put in the description is the one that's for everyone to enter. So, but the Grim Readers, of course, you get a second giveaway. But let's see. Make sure I'm not missing comments on there. The magnets are so cute. Thank you, Monica. Yeah, Ink and Shrink Swag on Etsy does a great job. She also does the earrings and the necklaces and pins. Like there's a lot of fun ones. I've got a set of them. She did a Christmas ornament for me last year. I'm not sure. I think I've got that packed up with our Christmas stuff, but it was kind of a fun little 3 stack of some of my Lana books that came with a ornamental string to hang on the tree, so that was fun. All right. So I did put a link to the candles in the shop. So if you were interested in the candles and they've been out of stock for a little bit, it's an easy click if you wanted those. Or you can just enter the giveaway and see if you win them first. So if those were the ones that you're interested in. And I did a link to the Amazon store again because I've been getting a few questions about some of the past giveaway things. Like, um, oh, I did before one of these little Grim Steepers, and then the Skull and Crossbones I've done in the past. Oh, let me see if I can get that. If you can see those very well or not, I'm not sure. Did one of those in the past, and people were asking where to find them, and I went ahead and put them all in the Grim Goods section of my Amazon shop. So I put that link down below too. And let's see. Oh, I've got several promos coming up later this week, so I'll be sending out a couple extra emails. I went about a month. We had a lot going on. I went about a month without sending the newsletter, which is supposed to be bad for the algorithms. I'm terrible about that sometimes. I was doing really well for a while doing a newsletter once a week. So sorry if you have been wondering where I've been with the newsletters, but I did include in this last newsletter just a mention that about these promos coming up. So hopefully I won't be flooding you guys with too many newsletters. But one of them is for, I think it's over 100 free audiobooks. And it's all some variation of romance, paranormal romance or urban fantasy, or I think there's some historical romance and romantic suspense. So if you like romance and you like audiobooks, I'll be sending that out. It'll be all over social media too. I'm sure you won't miss it. There's over 100 authors that will be posting about it. But I did include a link so you can go ahead and get it early if you want my Graveyard Shift audiobook in my author shop, and that's distributed through BookFunnel. So if you listen through the BookFunnel app, it should sync to your library with them. So, oh, there's Monica. You really should do a Kickstarter with that awesome swag viewers. I can imagine the Lana series with foiled edges. I would love to do that. I think that's something in the works. I've got a bunch of research tabs open, trying to find the best places to get like stenciled edges or the foiled edges. Like all of that looks really neat. And I think TikTok Shop, and I know there's a lot going on there, like whether or not that's going to be around in a few months, who knows for sure. But I know TikTok Shop, there were a lot of authors selling really cool special editions of their books. If that's something you guys like, feel free to message me, let me know, or put it in the comments. If you like to purchase special editions of these books, if Graveyard Shift or if just new releases, like there's a lot of different ideas I have about special omnibus sets. With the Lana series, especially with as many books as it is, I'd probably only be able to put like the first three books. I think I have two omnibuy books, 1 through 3, and then 4 through 7. So I could probably do two sets like that, or just do like the individual books and foil the edges. But yeah, I thought some special edition would be fun. Let's see. I think I had a couple other notes in here. Oh, aside from the audiobook promotion coming up, it's called like Stuff Your Earbuds, I think is what the title of it is. So you'll see that on all the promotional stuff and all the social media posts coming up at this later this week. There's also an urban fantasy big giveaway that's I think around 45-ish books that are going to be free for a very limited period of time. And it's not like the usual perma-free books. It's usually like I think most of these books are ones that are just going to be free for a very limited window. And my box set of Lana ebooks 1 through 3, the Lost in Limbo Omnibuy, will be free for that period. And I think I had to like set them up free early, so you could probably get them ahead of time. I didn't include a link down below for that, but it should be available everywhere at all the ebook stores, Amazon, Kobo, Barnes and Noble, all the usual places, but also in my author shop too. I included a link. You might have noticed this one here at the bottom there, Dan Wolff Music on YouTube. I've mentioned Susie from the Gypsy Folk Shop in Ohio, where I used to live a few times with the fairy books, that I think I'd gotten a new copy that I think I showed you guys. I don't know. Sometimes I mix up what I'm posting on social media and what I'm sharing with you here in the group in the live chats. But I have this fairy book from Brian Froud that when I moved back to Missouri from Ohio, I gave my copy to Susie at her folk shop. I loved her little shop there. She did like palm and tarot readings and did like upcycled crafts and things that she had painted. And I didn't find, like, I didn't stay in touch with her well after moving back to Missouri. There was an old number I had that was no longer active. And I thought, well, she's kind of older and not really into the internet. And so I thought, well, I probably will never touch base with her again. Just one of those lost things. But I do a search every now and kind of see mention of her doing events in my old town in Ohio. And I every now and then just do a search for her shop to see if she's opened it again, because I think she did end up closing it. She was older, she retired. And I came across a song by this folk musician named Dan Wolff called, I think it was just Gypsy Folk Shop. And just listening to it, I was like, he's absolutely talking about Susie's shop. There's no way that he couldn't be talking about it. And I did another search, and there was an article where he was being interviewed talking about the inspiration for the song being his Aunt Sue. So they were related. So I reached out to him online. He gave me her number, and I gave her a call last Friday and talked to her for the first time in 15 years and told her, if you guys read my Lana Harvey series, you may remember it was briefly mentioned in book 4. Winston would purchase incense for Naledi at this little folk shop. And then in book 6, Ghost Market, I had Lana and Bub were kind of searching. I've got a gnat in here. Lana and Bub were searching for Tasha, trying to track her down to help with an assignment. And she was sleeping on a bench out back of this folk shop and helped build, the exiled fairy who ran the shop helped build his garden area. And that little shop was inspired by Susie's shop. And so I told her about that, and now I'm sending her some books and different things. So it's kind of neat, just the way the world works sometimes. So let's see. I think that covers all the links there. Oh, last time I had mentioned, and I did post it on social media, but if you're not following me on like Instagram or wherever, I had a reader, Taylor Reads, who sent me, well, it's actually, a different, but I think her handle is Taylor Reads, sent me some bookmarks that she made that were inspired by the original covers, and I did finally find them after cleaning my office. It's been a disaster in here, but I'm slowly getting it under control. But you can see like some of these fun bookmarks she did inspired by the original covers. I love these so much. I thought it was so very sweet that she sent these. And I have been, I think, on Instagram and on TikTok, so wherever you are on there, I should have shared those links to you, but it should be easy to find me, and I can add those links later. Oh, there goes my phone. I should have muted that. I've been chronicling my library adventures. I have this app on my phone. If you have a big library like I do, I'm sure you occasionally accidentally buy duplicates of the same books that you already have. And I've done that a few times, and so I have this app, and I'm going to turn the volume down on it just so it's not blowing up while I'm on here. How rude. Apologies, you guys. But this app I found is just called My Library. I'm on a Google phone, so it's Android, but I don't know if you guys will be able to see up in that corner there what that little icon looks like. Does that help at all? I have no idea. That one there. And if we click in here, oh wow, I guess it's going to pop up, you are one of our most devoted users. That's because I've scanned in nearly 600 books in the last couple weeks. So let's see, maybe later here. But you can kind of see like how it's set up. Every book that I have been taking down from these shelves and dusting, I've been scanning into this app. So if I end up in the bookstore and think, oh, this book looks good, I can search this library now and know what I have. And I know some people do this with Goodreads. I kind of enjoy just having this app on my phone because you can take a picture of whatever edition you have when there's different covers. And it has a little barcode scanner too. So if I open up my camera, here I can show you. I had a few series that I didn't realize at the time, and I'm not sure if I loaned them out or misplaced them, or maybe I'll come across them later, or just never did end up. And I know this one I never did end up. It was harder to find. It was more expensive. It was the 6th book in the Legend of the Five Rings series. And I did track this one down on eBay too, because when I scanned it in. So if I come in here and hit the little plus to add one, and then hit the little barcode scanner and scan in the barcode, if I can get this to focus. And sometimes it'll pull up correctly, and other times it'll pull up like the UPC number. And I think this time it's doing the UPC number. But you can also manually type in. So is that ISBN number 078 69 18837. And then it will pull up the book. And then sometimes, like you'll see on here, it won't have the cover. But you can always press the little button there in the camera and take a picture of your edition. I've had several series that the covers have been redone, and it's kind of nice being able to snap a picture of a book that you already have a cover for, so you can match it up with what you have in your library. It just makes it easier to find. But in here, I add the series. I add like notes on here. I'll add if it's autographed. I'll note the location is the big one, because I've got a lot of shelves. So like this desk shelf that my husband and I bought, I'll put like desk, 1A, 1B, 1C, or on my little vintage shelf over here. I call it my vintage shelf because it's the shelf I've had since childhood. And then I've got one in the back corner that my mother gave me, and then this great big one here. My husband's grandfather actually built it. So that's the last one I have. I think I'm almost caught up. I think there's a kitchen shelf of cookbooks and a couple other little places. And then, of course, my son's bookshelves. I'm going to do those after we get through all these. But I'm chronicling this shelf by shelf. I think I'm up to like 16 days on Instagram and TikTok, just going through all of them, kind of showing what's in my library, what I have autographed, what I keep, shelf, how I organize it all. So it's been kind of fun. And it's also helping me figure out how to properly use TikTok and Instagram. It's all been a very big learning experience, but it's been kind of fun. I think that's kind of the way to do it, to try to learn these things. Old dogs learning new tricks and all. But, oh, I think I'm missing a few comments here. So that's really cool. Glad you were able to reconnect with her. Yeah, thanks, Greg. Oh, that's so cool. I'm guessing that's about the same story there, Monica. Thanks. Oh, hi, Michael. Hey, Summer. See, okay, there's Greg again. I hope I can have my own library one day. For now, I'm frequenting the public library more. Yeah, it's funny. I was just talking about the library back in Ohio, too, and how it was such a small Amish community town, but they had one of the best libraries I've ever been in for a small community. I was really very impressed. In fact, I did most of my early research for the first Lana book at that library. It was very cool. But yeah, libraries are great. My little office here, it's a small room, but I've crammed a lot of books into it. A lot of these shelves, wherever I can double up the shelves, I do. And I probably am pushing some of these shelves beyond their means. My mom's shelf, this one, where is it? Over here. That top shelf, I didn't get the pegs seated properly after I dusted and rearranged everything. So I had to pull that shelf apart and make sure the feet were screwed in properly so it wasn't wobbling, because I put a lot of weight on it. But I was working on the middle shelf, and the top shelf collapsed and fell on me. I think I still have a bruise on my foot and my ankle from it, but had to make sure I had those pegs hammered in well. But, whew. So with a great first name, too. With a great first name. I'm not sure which name. I think that says 2 minutes ago. So I'm thinking, replying to Angela. Oh, well, thank you. Yes. I think she has a great first name too. Let's see. So, hi, Angela. Oh, there's my husband. I'm surprised your office is still in place and hasn't plummeted into the basement. Yeah, you and me both, honey. Might have to get under there and reinforce. Yeah, if I add too many more books, but hopefully we'll be in a different house in a few years, and I'll have a slightly bigger office, maybe with some built-in shelves. I'm kind of nostalgic about the shelves that we have in here, but we'll find other uses for them in the house, I'm sure. But having built-in shelves, the floor-to-ceiling business would be pretty exceptional. Let's see. I feel like there was something else I was going to share with you guys. My brain's a marshmallow these days. We got a new Wi-Fi repeater. We'll be hooking up for this new Wi-Fi. Yeah, I guess it's okay to share on here, but we had Charter, and it kept going up and up and up, and it was just getting a little out of hand, and we switched to T-Mobile's home internet, and it's less than half the price. So hopefully it's still doing everything that it should. I mean, it doesn't seem to be a problem. We're not big online gamers though, so I think that might make a bigger difference. We do a lot of streaming. We our security cameras go through the Wi-Fi. We have some music streaming stuff, but it seems like it's holding out and doing okay. Um, Even though Facebook's still giving me the messages. So, with a hidden secret room, yes, yes, where you can store more books. It's on the right track, Angela. Yeah, I want one of those too. I want like the stairs that go up and there's a little lofted area with even more books. So, I almost, if you watch like the Buffy TV series, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they had the little magic box shop there, and there were stairs that went up, and there was a lofted area up there, and I always thought that'd be cool to have in a home office, stairs going up to more books. So, and a ladder with wheels mounted on the shelves. Yep, yep, that would be good. Oh, no pressure. Any news on release of next Lana book? I, it's still in the works. I am having a harder time getting back at it, but I will get back at it. Things have been a big adjustment around here. My husband's back to work, just we had to recover financially, and because I had to take time off work with the cancer stuff last year, and we're homeschooling Zave, and he's, 12, so he's getting up there, so it's having to be a little bit more involved on that. He does have a microscope. I need to dig that back out. We've had some fun things going on with the microscope. But looking at Lulu's fluff under the scope, and occasionally like a booger, or he's a little boy, so we got to keep it interesting. But and then I'm doing the library thing, not just because I need to be active on social media for the algorithms, but because my office is badly in need of dusting and organizing, just so I can get back in here and be comfortable writing. The sad thing is probably by the time I get done dusting and cataloging all this, it'll be time to dust it all over again. But um, yes, yes, the Lana books are still in the works. I'm still working on a couple other side projects. We had I guess 2 weeks ago, it was the 21st, we had the tea and auction for my hometown literacy council. So we did that. That was fun. My Budding Bard teens had another signing there. There were a few of them, I think four of them that came for that signing. And next month, I'll be back at the library in Sedalia doing workshops again. It's going to be a little shorter this year because I can only afford to ask my husband to take off one day so I can go do this workshop for 2 days. Usually they're 3 days, but so it's coming together. But yeah, I'm working on it. It's just slow moving. I got to make sure I keep my circulation going too, otherwise my ankles start to swell. It's lovely, but I am feeling better, and I am working still. So, but oh, I'm missing. That's great. I'm not sure. I really need to keep a better eye on these, and I think there's a lag, so I'm not sure what's great. But thanks. So, I'm gonna say all of the above. But, all right, guys. I'm gonna probably feature these books. If you read The Wheel of Time, this is the other one. I was missing book 5 somehow. I had like books 1 through 12 and book 12 signed, and somehow I missed book 5 in that set. But this thing's a beast. But this one gets scanned in and is going to be added to the already overflowing shelf back there too. This one is that 989 pages. Wow. So I'm going to be doing like a reread on some of these in the future too, once I get the writing back under control. My sister and I are supposed to be setting up a podcast. That's been slow going too, but everything feels like a crawl compared to what I used to be able to do. And what I used to be able to do wasn't exactly healthy either, like sitting down and writing for 36 hours straight, trying to meet a deadline. Probably didn't do me any favors in the health department, but even if I can only get like an hour or two in a day, that's progress. So I'm trying to take my victories where I can. Oh, there's Greg. It's great that you're feeling better. Your health is the most important. Thanks. Yeah, I'm really glad to. Oh, I had a follow-up appointment 3 weeks ago, two or 3 weeks ago, and everything's still looking good. My white blood cell count is almost back in the normal range, and I don't have to go back for a checkup for 6 whole months, which is amazing to me after so many doctor appointments crammed so close together. I'm pretty excited about that. So, oh, there's Robin. Glad to hear you're doing better. Thanks, Robin. Yeah. So you were laughing at boogers under the microscope. Yeah, I wish there was a good way of taking pictures. I don't know if there's like a plug-in to snap a picture of that, but that would be an interesting one to post. But yeah, we've had some fun stuff. I'll have to dig up those pictures and get those posted. I had posted a picture of Zabe with his blaster for Star Wars Day on Instagram, I think. So, Monica, I'm so glad about the health news. Thank you. Oh, Summer, woohoo! Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty thrilled about it. It's definitely motivating and inspiring, knowing that I'm doing okay and um, that I can try to work. Like I'm trying not to push it too hard, but and then I go and like we'll scan like an entire shelf in because I'm rushing through this stuff. But yeah. Well, thanks for checking in, guys. I'm gonna go open the door and invite the fluffer in and see if Xavier's around and he wants to come back in to say hi. And I'm gonna sign off and go fix some mushroom Alfredo and watch some Jeopardy with the family. So, but I'll go let Lulu in real fast so she can get her cameo in and see if my Xavier baby and Paul want to come in. Are you waiting out here? Did you want to come in and say hi, Lulu? Oh, well, watch your tootsies. We'll go around this way. You want to hop up here and say hi? There you go. Say hi, everybody. Hi. You're a good girl. Did you have a good nap outside my door? I think I hear Xavier coming. You're a pretty girl, Lulu. She's stinky. She needs a bath. I'll be getting in on that tonight. Can you say hi, everybody?
Hello, everyone.
You say good night.
Good night.
Oh, there's her big baby. Yes, she is. She's a sweet baby. She's just
Night.
stinky. Okay, and say see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye, guys.